One of the most important parts of running a nursery isn't just about taking care of children. It's also about building strong, trusting relationships with their parents. But how do you make sure that parents feel involved, heard, and confident in your care? This is what we'll discuss in this video. But first, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel Open Nursery with myself, Kurt Lianya, where I support you to open, run, and grow your own childcare business. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe as I post lots of videos all around topic of childcare, from how you can make your staff happier to how you can create a more inclusive nursery. No matter what your childcare goals are, there's lots here on the channel to support you. But here in today's video, I'm going to share some simple tips that will help you to improve your communication with parents and help you to build lasting trust, which is key to a successful nursery. Of course, the children are the focus of what we do, but if we're not connecting well with their parents, things can quickly fall apart. Parents need to feel that they can trust you with their little ones, and that trust starts with good communication. In this video, we'll be looking into a few practical tips on how you can improve your communication with parents, build that sense of trust, and create positive relationships that benefit everyone, especially the children. So let's get started. Let me start with a very basic question. Why is building a strong relationship with parents so important? When parents trust you, everything runs smoother. They'll feel more comfortable leaving their children with you, they're more likely to be open with you about their concerns, and they'll stick around with you longer. A strong parent-nursery relationship creates a positive environment for everyone involved. On the flip side, if parents feel out of the loop or unheard, it can create tension. They may start second guessing your decisions or feel that their child isn't getting the care that they need. You may be experiencing some of these situations with your parents already. If you are, it likely boils down to communication that you would have had at the beginning of your journey with them, with situations potentially could have been avoided if the communication was better and you had greater trust of them. Though it's never too late to fix these issues, which is why building a good relationship with them can be key to the success of your nursery. So how do we make sure that parents feel confident and connected? Let's jump into some tips. The foundation of any relationship is communication, and it's no different when it comes to our parents. The more open and honest you are, the better. Parents want to know what's going on with their child, whether it's progress, challenges, or just how their day went. If they feel left out or in the dark, frustration can easily build up. So how do you make sure that parents feel informed? Start by setting up clear and consistent channels for communication. You could do this through regular updates, like a quick chat during pickup, a weekly newsletter, or even a parent portal where they can check in on their child's day. Make it easy for them to know what their child is learning, how they're behaving, and any events or changes happening at the nursery. Honesty is key here. If their child is having difficulties, be upfront but also reassuring. Let parents know the steps that you're taking, but also how they can help at home. Transparency goes a long way in helping to build trust. Communication isn't just about talking though, it's also about listening too. Parents will sometimes have concerns or questions, and it's vital that they feel heard and respected. Dismissing their worries can erode trust, even if the issue seems small to you. So how do we show that we're truly listening? When a parent comes to you with a concern, give them your full attention. Don't interrupt or jump to conclusions. Just let them speak. Show empathy and acknowledge their feelings. Even if the problem to you seems minor, reassure them that you're taking it seriously. If there's something that you can do immediately, let them know your plan. If it's a bigger issue, keep them updated on the steps that you'll take and any progress that's been made. Being an active listener makes parents feel valued and helps to strengthen your relationship with them. Tip number 3 is to be consistent. Parents need to know that they can rely on you. Consistency helps to build up reliability and trust. Whether it's following through on what you say, sticking to routines, or being available to parents when they need you, consistency shows that you are dependable. So how can you make sure that you're being consistent? You start with regular updates. Don't skip them. If you've promised to address a concern or provide an update, make sure you follow through. Stick to your established policies, like those on late pickups or health guidelines, and make sure they're clearly communicated. When parents know exactly what to expect from you, it builds confidence and trust in your care. If there are any changes that are coming up, like changes in schedules or new staff, inform parents well in advance so there's no surprises. Tip number 4 is to involve parents in their child's development. Most parents love to feel involved in their child's growth and learning journey. When they know what's happening and they can contribute, they feel more connected with both their child and the nursery. So how do you involve parents in their child's development? Make it a habit to share their child's progress regularly. You can do this during parent-teacher meetings, through progress reports, or even quick chats during drop-off and pickups. Highlight the child's strengths and areas where they might need a little more support. This way parents feel informed and can work with you to support their child's learning. If you know something positive or challenging about a child's progress, let the parents know early on. Keeping them in the loop makes them feel like valued partners in their child's education and helps to foster trust in your ability to care for their child. Parents generally love feeling part of the nursery community. Giving them a chance to be involved in day-to-day activities or special events helps create a positive relationship between you and them. So how can you help parents to get more involved? One way is by hosting open days or events where parents can come in and see what their child's been working on. These events don't have to be elaborate. Even something simple like a classroom visit or a little showcase of your children's artwork can help parents to feel more connected with your nursery. You can even invite parents to volunteer at your events, read to their children, or help with special activities. When parents have opportunities to engage, they'll feel more invested in your nursery and more connected to their child's learning environment. Conflicts can arise even in the best nurseries, whether it's a disagreement over policies or concerns about a child's care. How you handle these situations is crucial for maintaining trust and a positive relationship with parents. So how do you handle conflicts professionally? Firstly, stay calm and listen carefully to parents' concerns. Let them share their side without interrupting, even if you disagree. Show empathy and acknowledge their feelings. Once they've finished, calmly explain your perspective and offer solutions or compromises where possible. The key here is to not take things personally. Focus on resolving the issue. After the conflict has been addressed, follow up with the parent to see how things are going and find out if they're satisfied with the outcome. This shows that you care about their concerns and are committed to keeping a positive relationship going forward. A little appreciation goes a long way in building trust and goodwill. When parents feel appreciated, they're more likely to remain loyal to your nursery, recommend it to others, and continue to be engaged in their child's development. So how can you show parents that you appreciate them? There are plenty of simple, heartfelt ways to do this. For example, you could send a personalized thank you note after a parent volunteers at one of your events or makes a special contribution, like donating toys or supplies. Recognizing them in your nursery's newsletters or social media is another great way to acknowledge their support. You could even go a step further and organize small appreciation events, like a parent breakfast or coffee morning, where you can express gratitude for their involvement. But honestly, it doesn't have to be extravagant or expensive. Sometimes just a kind word or a quick thank you can make all the difference. Parents will feel valued and more connected with your nursery when they know the contributions are noticed and appreciated. These small gestures help to nurture a positive relationship and build long-lasting trust. I believe that building strong relationships with parents is key to running a successful nursery. By focusing on open communication, listening to their concerns, being consistent, and involving them in their child's progress, you'll create a foundation of trust that will make your nursery a place that parents love. Trust me, happier parents leads to happier children, and that's what it's all about in the end. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on running a successful nursery. And as always, leave any questions or suggestions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. On the screen now is a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks that you'll find useful, but before you head over there, I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.